So as we're running to the east again, let's read the Stormwind armor marker. This armor marker is good for one piece of leather or cloth armor, redeemable at the Timberlane household within the Eastvale Login camp. I mean, the casting time is very long, but boy, that's some damage. What is this rune thing over here? The body of a young warlock lies before you. Judging by his lack of wounds, the cause of death was likely supernatural. Inspect the body further. Searching his body, you find a bloodied scrap of paper, as well as a curious-looking artifact. Acolyte's knapsack. Right-click to open. Acolyte's note, an unidentified artifact. Some esoteric magical object. A more experienced warlock could probably tell you more. The text of the page is mostly soiled with blood, but you can make out a name. Gakin. Alright, so I'm assuming Gakin is... I feel like I've heard that name before. But I'm assuming he's like a warlock trainer or something. I mean, this is cool. I'll definitely look into this a bit more. It's a nice little mystery. I like it. I don't know if this is a new thing, or if this was always there. Maybe this is for a rune. Maybe this was always there, but it feels kind of out of place, but in a very good way. Alright, so I just put 14 light leather into the supply shipment. And previously we were getting like 1 silver and I think 70 experience. So I'm kind of curious to see what the benefit is when you do put stuff in there. Like if that's a really big benefit, then I'm definitely going to do that more often. I like how people in the chat are talking about how you have to use Skype when playing Classic. And one guy says, you know, TeamSpeak is better. Xfire, Ventrilo, all these classic voice chat things. You know, that was really when voice chat was like still making its resurgence. And you know, there weren't actually chat platforms. You would only be chatting on them while you were gaming, because you wouldn't be actively using them outside of, you know, the voice stuff. It's not like Discord, you know, where you have like whole chats and stuff. They were just, hey, I want you to hear my voice. I want to hear your voice, and this works. I used to call my friend on the landline phone while we played. Real gamers. Unlimited call time between 5 and 9 p.m. Now that is pretty hardcore. That's classic. Ah, there we go. We can loot the ominous tome again. It's the same tome. It does take up an inventory slot, so it's not a stackable item. But the fact that I can already get a secondary one, even though I've only been here for a couple hours, kind of suggests to me that it's probably not a very rare item. I will keep one on me, though, or at least put it in my bank at some point. I am so close to finishing off these quests as well. I have been here for quite some time now, but this place also does drop the gold dust, and this place is much less populated than the previous area. Yes, there's still a lot of people around here, but I've kind of like found myself a spot where I'm kind of waiting for respawns, and this seems to be all right. So I'm getting 2 quests done at once, and I'm happy about it. Ah, there we go. The final bit of gold dust. Perfect. I even have excess gold dust, but I don't need that. Someone else can go take that if they can. But I am done. Look at all these complete tags. Ah, that feels pretty good. So the other quest says aimed at protecting the farmlands of Westfall. So I'm going to assume that these are the farmlands they're talking about, and he is somewhere over here, because that says Westfall over there. So I can't do that quest yet, but we can now go through Goldshire again, hand in our 2 quests, and get a nice bunch of experience, and hopefully clean out the inventory again. I really need to find myself a bank soon as well, though, because I have so much stuff that I want to keep on me, but I don't want to keep it on my character, because it's just taking so much inventory space that I just can't deal with it. I can't pick up as much as I want to. Hello, Dugan, I am back. Cobalt or the just below mine, you say? Curses, the situation is worsening by the minute. Thank you for the report, DK, but I wish that the news you brought was good news. See, I never come with good news. I am only here to bring you the most terrible possible news. But we get some gold, and Westbrook garrison needs help. The garrison on our western borders sends word of increasing gnoll and thief activity. They are requesting we send more Stormwind soldiers, but we just don't have any to spare. If you can help, we could use it. Go and speak with Deputy Rainer at the Westbrook garrison and see what he needs done. The garrison is down by the road to the west. After you cross the bridge over the small brook, it will be to the right. Alright, I can do that. So, you know, we've just kind of completed everything that was on this side, on the east side, and I guess now we go to do the stuff on the west side. And I think up here, That's the starting area, isn't it? Like up here? I think it is. All right, 2 more quests, though. 2 more quests. So we go to Remy 2 times.
What can I do for you?
Psst.
Safe travels. Good day to
You have that gold dust for me? For me? I do.
See you around.
Thanks for the dust, DK. Here's your cash, and here is a token from associates of mine. You might find it useful. Useful. Oh, his name is 2 times, and he keeps repeating the last line 2 times. I'm an idiot. That makes sense. Bag of marbles. Decreases the target's chance to hit by 25% for 10 seconds. Might be nice, but it's once again something in my inventory that I don't know if I should hold on to. I'll probably just sell it because I can't be bothered just having everything in my inventory. It's cluttering up everything, guys. It's cluttering up way too much, and I can handle clutter quite well, but not in my inventory. My inventory needs to be nice, clean, and organized. Hello?
You need something?
Hello, William Passel. Did you get those candles yet? Yes, I have.
See you around.
You were busy hunting kobolds, were you? Thanks for the candles, okay? And here's your reward. So glowing wax stick. So same thing again, you know, it's a status debuff. It's 50 armor decrease for 30 seconds onto one opponent. Target cannot stealth or turn invisible. Now that could be a beneficial part where you're preventing a mob who can normally go invisible and, you know, leave you or something to prevent that from happening. But I don't know if that's ever the case. So, yeah, I'll probably just sell those 2 for some silver.
Safe travels.
Shipment to Stormwind. My brother Morgan is waiting in Stormwind for my shipment of candles. I don't have enough time to make the trip myself, but if you'd like to take him the shipment, he'll pay you well. I've packed up the candles, and you can find Morgan in our shop, Pessel's Apothecary, in the Stormwind Trade District. Bring William's shipment to Morgan Passel in the Stormwind Trade District.
See you later. Hello.
No! Stop doing that!
How are you?
Stop!
Hey there.
Stop it!
You need something?
Stop!
Good day to you.
Just...
What can
There
I
we
do
go.
for you?
We can choose
Safe travels.
any of multiple things, but I can't read the dialogue, guys. This is very interesting because this game is all about, you know, immersion. Reading quest text was important. I'm going to just accept it here, but the fact that I can't read it, I mean, I guess I can just accept it and then read it. But it's a bit weird that the NPC stops talking to you when interacted with, when he has a line to say after you interact with the person. It's probably, you know, I have handed in the quest, so I'm going to do a certain thing. But in modern games, this would be faced. Someone would be seeing that they completed the quest, but the other people would not be seeing the NPC move, I think. So that's interesting, actually, from a gameplay perspective, because you want the immersion, so you want to be able to read all the text without interruption. Or is it more immersive when the NPC is disturbed while telling you the quest text, and thus it's even better? So William's shipment reads, Hello, Morgan. Business in Goldshire is brisk. So brisk that I haven't had time to send you any shipments. I commissioned the person bearing this note to bring you a package of large wax candles. You know, the ones the kobolds like to wear on their heads. Please give this person our thanks and their payment. Oh, sorry, and fair payment. Right, so where is the bank? Oh, you must mean the Stormwind counting house. It's not far from the gates after you enter Stormwind. I guess before I'll go to Westfall, I'll make a quick trip into Stormwind just to empty my inventory because this is getting a bit insane. See, I really like how I either have to go talk to a guard to know something else, or I have to just hover all these little things above the houses to figure out where I have to go. It's a really immersive experience. And I guess I might as well just hand it a quest because I think they wanted me to go to the trade center too. One of them is over here. It's Morgan Passel.
How are you?
Oh, a shipment from my brother. Splendid. Fortune truly shines on me today.
Safe travel.
Here is your payment. And while you're here, take a look around. I'm sure we have a potion or other trinket you'd find useful. Increases armor by 50 for an hour. Strength. And that's just damage. I guess I get the armor things. Those can be useful, I suppose. Oh no, we missed the Eastvale Login Camp. Oh no, that was probably some... Yeah, that was over here on the map. We were... okay, I mean, it's not too bad. We can walk back there, but it's a bit of a walk. That's unfortunate. Oh, he's a supply officer as well. So, a full shipment this time. So, last time it was 1 silver, 70 experience. Now it is 6 silver and
have a good one.
80 experience. But that's 5 more silver, which I don't know if that's translates well as to the resources I had to put into it for that. But yeah, I'll take it. Ah, the Stormwind counting house. There we go. That's the bank. It's such a cool system, like, you know, having it being called the counting house. And I'm guessing it has different names in different cities because, you know, it's not just called a bank. There's different races with different names. And, they've even got the lines. I mean, I'm going to skip them, obviously, but that's really cool. All right, the inventory is much cleaner. Most of the stuff in here, you know, the fishing pole I wanted on me, the skinning knife I wanted on me, potions, the food. I'll just see if I can work through the food and stuff as well, so I can, you know, clean the inventory out of those things, but I want to actually use them. And then these are just things that I'm getting constantly. Though I guess the cracked ball rip, I'm not quite sure, but I'll just hold on to it for now. So yeah, we have 26 slots available as opposed to the 10 we had previously, which is going to make adventuring a lot better. Ah, yes, we can get the stave training here, so we can actually equip those. I'll just grab the one-handed swords as well in case for some reason we ever want to use a sword instead. Maybe it's going to be one with better stats, because I'm assuming we're mostly using the staves for a stat stick. But I'm going to just make the assumption here that staves often will have more intelligence and just, you know, mage stats on them in general. Can we pick up a good staff here as well then? Yeah, it's going to nuke or silver a bit, but I can buy a quarter staff here. That is just, it's so much more damage per second, even just meleeing. It probably doesn't do too much for me because it probably doesn't boost my spell damage in any way, I'd imagine. But I just want to have a cool looking staff, so I'm going to just grab it, whatever. It's mine now. So, here we go. We equip it. Oh, we have a nice little staff on our back. Okay, so, can I see my spell damage somewhere? So this one is 48 to 56. 48 to 56. Okay, yeah. So I think it's going to only increase when the item itself gives us something. So I think the only thing we're getting right now from this staff is just better whacking. But at the same time, we haven't leveled our staff usage yet. So we will have to now level that up a bit. But I think it's actually fairly quick. So yeah, cool. We're now actually a bit of a mage. And I like that. Also, we're almost out of money again. But that's fine. I don't need money. Actually, I should sell my previous weapons. Like, we might actually be better off running the Disciples' Steen of the Eagle, just because it has the one intellect and the one stamina on it. But just for thematic purposes, I will not be running that, and I will be running a nice staff. So I haven't tried this Create Healthstone thing yet. Let me use it. So Create Healthstone is going to consume the one soul shot in my inventory and turn it into a Healthstone. So I guess I can put this on my bar now. And now I have the ability to restore 100 life instantly. So the thing I like about it is that I create my own health potion, kinda. But it does take up an inventory slot. And, like, an inventory slot is so valuable to me. This guy, I think, is auto-running. And really, really likes this fence. Have fun. Bye. Hello, Deputy Reyna.
What can I do for you?
Hello, Warlock. I hope you've come to bolster our ranks. Beasts and thieves are spilling into our beloved Elwyn, and we barely have enough men to keep the roads safe. And if you haven't done so, read that notice about Hogger. He's a beast in yonder woods that must be dealt with. Westbrook garrison needs help.
The Alliance.
Marshal Dugan sent you, eh? Well, you're not from the army, but if Dugan sent you, then that's good enough for me. Our situation is, to say the least, a stressed one. I hope you can give us a hand.
Light bless you.
I got you. Riverfall Gnoll bounty. Gnolls, brutish creatures with no decent business in these lands, have been seen along the borders of Elwyn Forest. A large pack of them, and many more than we can handle alone, have infested the woods south of the guard tower yonder. Another group has infested the area near Stone Cairn Lake to the east. The Stormwind army will commend whomever helps kill them. Bring me their painted Gnoll armbands as proof of your deed. And we will be able to get pants. Better pants than we have right now. I'm all for better pants.
For the Alliance.
So I like it how in this zone so far, they keep showcasing that we can either go to the west or to the east. And I think it's kind of mirrored where the same mobs are on both sides. So you can kind of see where you want to do the questing. In this case, for example, with the mine over here, just under Goldshire, was so much more busy than the mine up here next to Stone Cairn Lake. So it was really good for me to go there and get the quest done. But I can definitely see, especially when the map is not as populated anymore, when the hype is kind of over and, you know, the lower level areas aren't as populated, I can see people really having an optimized run through where you kind of know which side you want to be doing certain quests on for optimal efficiency. or like mob density, etc. It's an interesting design idea. I like it. Gives the player a bit more freedom, and I think freedom is quite often a good thing. I like the aesthetic in here with the very stone-looking walls. It looks very clean, and I appreciate it. I like